Hello everyone and welcome back to the Arkham City playthrough. And we're continuing on through the church. We just saved a whole bunch of people and we talked to them just to check in on them and stuff. So we're talking to Cashier and we're trying to get the lowdown of what the hell happened to, we're trying to get the lowdown of what happened to, like why Harley Quinn showed up. And so even Cash doesn't know. Son of a bitch. I guess. Who knows? Yeah. Anyway, but it's so funny to me going from Asylum to this where they have the talking heads of the last game. It's not as stilted for sure, but it has its moments. But oh, we got one more thing to talk to Cash about. This is one of my favorite small moments in this game. Yeah, it's great. Yes, Batman, I know it came from the bell tower. Jesus, I want to talk to William North here. Okay, so all right, he didn't have much to contribute, but that's fine. It's funny that those are the only two returning characters from, like, the only two, like, really, like, small, minute characters that make a return. I mean, Gordon's here, obviously, but he only shows up, like he's mentioned in the museum, and then he also shows up in the ending when Batman carries Joker's body out. Oh, wait, spoilers? Oh, yeah, that was a spoiler. But whatever, this game's almost 15 years old, so people need to get over themselves. What was it? Last year we did the intensive. I think it was 13. This year it's turning 14, which, oh boy. Hey, Jonkler. Yeah, you haven't seen me in a few years, man. It's been a few years since we did the Asylum LP, so it's crazy that we're just getting to this. Crazy that we're just getting to this now, but you know, it's a thing. It's a process. I kind of just wanted to focus on other things. And by the time we get to, by the time we get around to Night and Spider-Man 3, oh God, it'll probably be a while. So at least for another like couple years or so. But it's all in due time. We're gonna go through all the Arkham games in due time. I'm just wondering what I'm gonna do for Blackgate and like VR and Shadow, because it's probably not gonna be till years later till I play those games. But I don't know. I'm just trying to figure it out. But I love this dialogue kind of setting up the ending. Like it just kind of spoils it, or at least it gives you an idea. This and the painting that we saw in the very beginning of of the uh, the Catwoman DLC, it kind of just already has the whole ending set in motion. It was one of my favorite moments in during the demo stuff when we streamed the demos over on intensive treatment. I I stuck around just to see if that piece of dialogue would play. It didn't, so. But yeah, I wish I had kept that for for when we did the demos for penitentiary playthroughs. But yeah, we're switching over skins, and now we are in the BTAS costume. So yeah, we're gonna do costumes all throughout the game, throughout the story and stuff. And by the time we get to the post game and whatnot, we should by the time we get to the post game, we should get through all of the costumes in some capacity. I'm looking through because when I did the playthrough originally back in 2018, I did manage to do all the costumes throughout the game. Like I did them all throughout the story. And by the time like we get to part 9, the end of the museum, we're in the year 1 costume. So we're making progress. I would say we're about almost halfway through the story by this point. Arkham City, like, Arkham City is not a very long game. The fastest I've gone through it is maybe like 3.5 hours. 4 max. And that's my shortest time. Like, if you're going through getting side missions and stuff, most of it, if you're not doing Riddler, it'll probably take you about, like, 7 hours. 6 hours if you're not focusing on Riddler throughout the story, at least. It's about a 6-hour game, so. I'm just trying to wonder how am I going to tackle Origins, because should I save all the side missions till like the post game? Because it's like if I do side missions throughout, then we won't show off costumes and stuff. But I don't know, because most of them, like, you can do Azrael, you can do all them in the story too. But I don't know. Maybe I'll talk to the guys and see what they think, because like, if anything, like, most of these, it's like, for the games that I really like these and whatnot, I'll just do, like, I'll do stuff throughout the story and whatnot. But I don't know. I'm still trying to figure it out, so. Also, if you cannot tell by my voice, I'm a little better. My nose is still a little stuffed. And my voice is still a little deep and, all that, so. But I'm feeling better. Didn't feel as congested as I was doing Sonic Colors. Literally with snot coming out of my nose, and it's just, it's gross. Ugh. So yeah, we saw Bane here, and we got his side mission started, which by the time we get to the next part, I think I do the other we do the 2 of the Bane canisters. My whole process is to do it while I'm doing the story, so like when we get to the museum and we free Mr. Freeze, then I'll get it there too. And once we're going to Wonder City and stuff, like, I'll get the last one and we'll come back to Bane when we get to the surface. But before that, we're going to do some AR challenges, because we're going to need the grapnel boost for this playthrough, and I'm not doing it without it. The grapnel boost is honestly one of the best upgrades ever in these games. It's one of the best mechanics they've added, honestly. One of my personal favorites anyway. But before you can get it, you gotta do some Superman 64 ring bullshit, which thankfully is not as bad as Superman 64. It can be a little tedious on repeated playthroughs though, but it's just become such a necessity. Like, it's like I gotta have the grapnel boost on me whenever I'm going through the next part, or going through trying to get all the side missions done. It's just like I gotta have the grapnel boost on me. And then there's the 4 extra ones, which we'll occasionally be doing throughout. Like, after we leave the steel mill, like, there's a couple that we'll do going to the museum, or at least the rest of them. I think there's the one in the industrial district, which I do on my way over to do the over to the steel mill, which I do. And I think okay, yeah, I do it in this part. I'm trying to remember. It's been like at least a couple weeks or so since I've recorded. More like a week and a half since I recorded this. So it's, my brain's a little fuzzy, but I'm pretty sure that I do the AR challenges, the 1 AR challenge to the steel mill. And then obviously I got to do the Bane canisters, the one in the steel mill and the one that's right next to it. So we got to make that a reality. But trying to play this game without the grapnel boost is like the worst possible thing, because I did that the first time I played through Arkham City. I didn't even realize I didn't realize about the AR challenges. I think my mind was so focused on trying to experience the story that I didn't really care about side missions or any of that stuff. I don't even remember going through side missions in my first playthroughs of these. Like, but yeah. I was trying to think. Yeah. But I remember when the trailers were coming out and they were showing off the grapple boost as a mechanic. It's just like Batman grapples up and he gets some extra speed and he flies into the air. It's just like, how do I? The whole time I'm playing through the first time, I'm like, how the hell do you do that? Like, can I do that? What can I do to do that? Like, my mind was racing, and then I realized, like, oh, you got to do these AR challenges to get it. And I think it was not until my second playthrough where I decided to get the grapple boost while I was doing the story, and it made such an impact. But so yeah, we got another upgrade. We got the combo boost, which is just basically like it works. The critical strikes and the combo boost are essentially the same as they were in Arkham Asylum. They're not as broken this time, thankfully. So, but it still helps when it comes to getting like XP and that kind of thing if you're doing combat stuff. So it'll help you build your combo up faster. You can do takedowns and stuff quickly and all that shit. So, but yeah, here's the Titan container. You know what to do. Yeah, blow that shit up, Batman. Get that shit done. Get it over with, my boy. So. God, I just realized my complete tonal shifts. Oh no, the phone's ringing. Do not go for it, Batman. Save it till later, Batman. I don't need to deal with it right now. Yeah, we're not taking phone calls right now, so. You know, I was half expecting my own phone to ring at that moment. I'm like, okay, yeah, no, it's not gonna work. So yeah, we did the first one, and now we'll do the other ones after we leave the steel mill and after we switch costumes. So, oh, we got some guy. Oh, I'm just gonna sneak past him. Great. I just realized what I was going to say is that I just realized my complete shift in tone. Like, when I'm doing when I'm LPing a game that I don't like, if I find it boring, then it's much worse to like, you guys all remember you guys remember the Green Lantern playthrough, right? And how much of a bore that turned into and how much I hated doing it. And even like the later stuff of like Brave and the Bold, I was just like, what the hell do I talk about here? I was like, let me find a topic to talk about. And then now that I'm doing Arkham again, or a game that I just really like doing, I'm just like, yeah, I could talk for hours. I can keep this going and, you know, talk my head off and do all kinds of shit while I'm playing it. So it's just a complete shift, and I love that shit. So it's great. Love it so much.
I need to find a route into the Sionis steel mill. Have you tried the front door, sir?
I love that retort. She's like, did you try the front door? No? Oh, you're a fucking idiot. Okay, we'll find another way in. Great.
The main chimney. Okay then.
Alright. Batman's like, alright, okay, fuck it. If I die, I die. So, but I'm Batman, so I'm not gonna die. Oh, this cutscene is so awesome. I love it. When the wingspan comes out and it's just like Batman up against the lava, it's just a cool image in general. Game? Okay, there we go. It's like, where's the screen? Where is it? Give me the screen! Okay. I'm gonna calm down for right now. But anyway, we're gonna go fight Jonkler and his lady friend later, so I hope you all stay tuned for that. It should probably be out tomorrow, I'm guessing. So yeah, that'll be fine. And yeah, have a great night. Thank you all so much for watching, and take care of yourselves. So, see ya.